Part 1. Echoes of the Ancients. Dust billowed beneath the landing skids of the survey shuttle as it touched down on Keleth 4b, an airless moon orbiting a gas giant in the far reaches of the Oris sector. Dr. Aurelia Reyes stepped onto the rocky surface, her boots leaving crisp impressions in the moon's powdery regolith. She paused to adjust the visor of her helmet, gazing at the endless expanse of sun-bleached crags and towering spires of ancient stone. The ruins of a long-vanished civilization known only as the First rose up before her like the bones of a once great beast. Aurelia's breath caught in her throat, not from lack of oxygen, but from excitement. For years, she had studied Earth's oldest myths, Babylonian tablets, Greek labyrinth tales, the cryptic images on megalithic structures in Malta. She always believed the echoes of these legends might point to something bigger, lost knowledge that spanned more than just the Earth. Now a new puzzle lay at her feet. Through the tinted glass of her visor, she saw markings on the pillars that looked unsettlingly familiar, as if echoes of Earth's ancient scripts had found their way here. Her research team followed behind, 3 humans and an assortment of alien archaeologists from the Galactic Institute. Some were overburdened with scanning equipment, others with skepticism. She could hear hushed remarks. This place devoured entire expedition teams before. They say even the Drakari gave up after losing 3 squads. What makes humans think they'll have better luck? Aurelia forced a wry smile. Her superiors had questioned her fascination with Earth mythology, accusing her of chasing fairy tales. But now, standing at the base of a colossal archway carved with swirling, interwoven motifs, she felt a certainty she couldn't quite explain. The stone glimmered faintly beneath her flashlight, an almost unnatural sheen. She ran a gloved hand across the surface, tracing the lines of a symbol that, shockingly, resembled an Earth labyrinth design. They set up a temporary camp outside the arch. Data drones buzzed overhead, their instruments scanning every inch of the ancient structure. Aurelia slid into the pop-up lab tent where a large monitor displayed cross-references to Earth's labyrinth myths. The parallels were too direct to be mere coincidence. Around her, fellow archaeologists murmured and exchanged glances. They sensed something extraordinary. As the sun dipped behind the gas giant, the ruins took on a haunting beauty in the twilight. Aurelia stepped back outside and directed a beam of light onto the highest pillar. The pattern came into sudden, sharp relief, an unmistakable figure with a humanoid silhouette. Her heart pounded. Could it be a depiction of an Earth human? Or was she seeing what she wanted to see? The windless stillness of Keleth 4b made the moment feel even more surreal. Aurelia whispered into her comm device, requesting a high-resolution capture of the figure for immediate analysis. She lingered there, moonlight glowing across the alien stone, unable to shake the feeling that everything she had studied, every legend, every mythical labyrinth on Earth, had led her to this very spot. Her mind buzzed with questions. Were these ruins proof that the First had once walked the Earth? Or did humans share a cosmic inheritance older than recorded history? Surrounded by unsettled colleagues and silent, towering pillars, Dr. Aurelia Reyes stood at the threshold of a mystery that felt achingly close, yet impossibly vast. She had the uncanny sense that these stones were calling out to her, whispering secrets across millennia. And as the expedition's first night settled over the ancient halls, Aurelia knew she was on the verge of a revelation that could reshape everything the galaxy believed about human origins, and about the legendary First who seemed somehow intertwined with Earth's oldest stories. The symbols on the pillars shimmered in the sparse light, as though impatient for her to unravel their riddle. The path ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear. She would not leave Keleth 4b until she discovered the truth.